करती हूँ अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान और निहायत रहम करने वाला है. For today's program, what can I say? A new venue. It started off by some of the students trying to locate the place, and then when we are here, since it's on all record, I'm not going to go into the detail, but you can see the reason for the delay. But now that things are basically settled, we are going to start off with the program. First of all, let us welcome each and every one of you, and let's hear a nice Assalamu Alaikum. And every time I have to repeat this, then I have to ask you, did you have your breakfast?
Yes.
So, Assalamu Alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How nice. And even I didn't have my breakfast. And look at my voice. Okay, you have to be full of energy. It's an interesting way that we, the women, spend our Saturday, the last Saturday of each month. Because what are most women doing right now? I'm sure they're still sleeping. Okay? Here we are, a group of ladies who are going to spend from 9:30 till about 3:30 in an environment that is educational. Educational from all point of view, and not only educational but social. Because once we are here, it's not just one of us to stand up and you listen to our lecture, it goes beyond that. It is how you get along with the people who are sitting next to you, how you approach your test. So once it comes to the social, there's a very humble request. Kindly put your mobile on vibration and put your mobile in the bag and put your bag on the lap. So once it vibrates, you may be able to, maybe, because there could be calls in emergency. With the latest technology, of course, it's advantage for all of us, you know, the progress society is making, but there are many loopholes and many disadvantages. And one of this disadvantage is that since we are not being that strict with you, the students, it's not that I'm giving you idea, you take pictures of the test papers. Would you believe that? Now it's an idea for you. You didn't know that. And this unbelievable thing is that you take the picture of the test that you have given. So it's useless for you. And you pass it on to your friends, and they in the end become the position holders. Because that same paper is not going to help you out in the examination. And then again, if you think you are attached with London Montessori International for the training to become a directress, you have to change your personality. I mean, this just doesn't fit with you. How could you possibly do that when you are training yourself to become a teacher? In today's lecture, there would be a lot of things that what a teacher is, what a teacher should be, and what is her behavior. Remember, you're not supposed to only go through the intellectual change in your personality and the physical, but the spiritual. It's so important, and I believe daily basis, you are getting that from your environment, your classroom, your teacher. But once a month, when we all gathered here, there's a lot that we can pass on to you in a positive way, and there's a lot that we can learn from you. And of course, during the workshop and the seminars and so on. So without wasting much time, let us welcome all the advanced course students who have joined London Montessori for the first time. You're attending your conference. Can we have the raise of hands? Okay, welcome. Which branch are you from, ma'am? Your Gulshan branch, and you've made the right choice to do the advanced course. Yes, the next Gulshan branch. That's good, Gulshan. Who's next? I saw two more hands. North Nazmabad? North Nazmabad. And Saima has already informed us your name. This is it, the branches, when the newcomers are there and they're going to be attending the seminar, inform us beforehand, so we expect them, and their names are already mentioned in the register. The new ones. Okay, so the previous one and some senior ones and some more senior students, I'm sure you're very much aware of which book is going on these days.
absorbent mind.
And where we have reached in the absorbent mind? The end. Okay, we are going to be doing the last 5 chapters and the book will come to an end. One of the most beautiful books. I personally think it's easy reading except for the initial first few chapters. Easy because you have to keep the child in your mind, and once you feel what you're reading, it's about the child. Of course, the entire book will make you understand the child a lot better. You are advised to take notes. You are advised to have a register that you bring with you every month for the advance. And in this way, the advance conference, in this way, when you have attended 12 lecture sessions, you will have notes on all 64 chapters which you need to know. So how many of you do make notes? Okay. It's important. Notes and put the dates, put the topic, the chapter, and just point form. That will, don't deviate from listening, but you can make points. It will definitely help you always, not only later on, but always. So focusing on the book, The Absorbent Mind, and the lecture, the very first lecture is going to be the 3 level of obedience. And if you can read, you can guess who is the person who will be giving the lecture. How did you know that?
By the name.
Really? Is there a name? Yes. Okay. Without giving much introduction of the person or the lecture, what is the 3 level of obedience? And let's see what Ma'am Nazra has to say about that. Let's give her a warm welcome, Mrs. Nazra Ambani, for the 3 level of obedience taken from the book, The Absorbent Mind.
Thank you, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, every one of you. How are you?
Fine.
Well, here the topic is 3 level of obedience, right? Obedience is a very technical word, and to become obedient is not easy. It's a very difficult job to become obedient to someone. Do you know what is obedience? Who is obedient? To follow each and every statement as per the demand of that person. I'm asking a question. Do you think that you all are obedient?
Yes.
Of your mother, of your husband? Right. So, become obedient is not easy. But as far as where the children are concerned, we take it very hard. हम बहुत इसको सख्ती से लेते हैं. He is not an obedient child. We say very simply and put this allegation almost on every child on daily routine basis. The thing is this, that there is one thing. When you come on the level of maturity, you get social awareness from the public, of the society. And you have a control of it. And sometimes, even after having all that knowledge, you people differs from the rule, that is the rule of obedience. The reasons are many. Sometimes you want to teach someone. Sometimes simply because of you, you are not listening others, and you know that the other is saying right. But because of you, that you are mature enough, even after that, you fail to have control on you. And when the one asks you why you have done this, I'm sorry. The awareness, understanding is very important to follow the rule. Agar if you just ask one man, जो थूक देता है, बस से, if you ask, you stop him, why you have done this? Is this good? Don't you know the rule of the life? Yes, I know it. Why you differ? Because intentionally. That is in the subconsciousness. Unconsciously it happened from me. This is also that the rule has broken. This is also that. So the thing is this, it's a very मतलब बहुत ही बारीक line है, obedience and disobedience, especially related to the child. We need to understand that. There is one thing that exists within all of us, that is will. And we have to control that will. Right? There is no other thing that more dangerous than will. Will ही सारे काम करवाती, सारी गड़बड़ करवा देती. Internal will. So, the will of the child is very different. The will of the child is even not in control of child. And the power that comes from within to do something spontaneously, impulse action, that name has given by Dr. Maria Montessori Horme. Horme is internal urge, internal power to motivate or to bring the body towards the life. That is the power that brings the person towards the movement. And by that power, force the one to move, because to exist in this life, to become a man. Right? Allah has given this as a gift to all of us. And we all must take care of that gift, that is will. And the child is not in the state to understand this power. He does everything unconsciously. He really not know that what is good, what is bad, what is beneficial, what is harmful, what is harmless. He is keep doing what is coming in between the child. At very early stage, he even have no control. He has no control on his own movement. His all movement was scattered. And he tries like you because he is like you. He has a sensitive period of imitation. Allah has given him that sort of sensitivity that he always follow you. You means what? I mean the human being. He is start integrating the idea later on. He has no idea about the movement. He is only moving. As because of internal impulse, internal power. And it was unconscious movement. That was not a conscious movement. Are you all understanding? We are scolding a lot to the child of touching many of the things in the environment. And believe me, no matter how badly you treat with the child for doing not that particular thing in daily routine, for a time being he may stop. But as soon as he finds that no more alien is in our surrounding, the alien mother is in the kitchen or alien father is not here, the alien maid is not here, he attempts that very quickly. And even sometime the internal force is that much heavy, that no matter whether you stand there or not, he is not manage himself to hold himself back, that sort of activity. And what you people start calling it, that he is disobedient child. I said him many times not to do it, but he keep doing it. Because Allah has designed the nature of every species in this world. And this movement has already pre-designed. That exists on natural law. Obedience is also a natural feeling. Naturally it's come out timely. It takes a time to become obedient. All of a sudden nobody can become obedient to anyone. Even I ask you to become obedient of me, nobody. Unless and until you feel that I'm good with you, I will do good with you. I have a feeling, soft feelings for you. If you feel love, affection for you in my self, then you can start following me. You hand over yourself to me. Before of that, you are not. So, listening means he's trying to show affection, love, respect, but sometimes he is totally out of his own control. The other stage is when he's listening to you. But that stage, this is the second level. The first level, have you all understood what is the first level? The second level, he is listening to you. He starts listening to you. Now he is in that awareness to just understand the other command. Technicalities to make him able to obey you. If he become irritated, if he shows his rational attitude, it doesn't mean that he is disobedient. Baat sun lein, because in schools many of the teachers are putting a regulation कि ये बदतमीज है, ये नाफरमान है. The children are not disobedient. All the children, because disobedience मैंने अभी आपको बताया is the internal character. ठीक है? It is not the type of the thing which is going to obedient to Ma'am Anjum Akhtar. We all want to obedient to our admin department, but sometimes we start crying. The reason is this, that we don't want to become disobedient of the management, but we have questions. We have reasons for that. We are asking for that. And sometimes, as a mother, our behavior become rational with our children. So what is your feeling at that time? What you feels within you? क्या महसूस करती हैं? What you feel within you? आप love नहीं करते? Don't you love your child? Love. Rational behavior is only suffering due to some what? क्या कहेंगे? Tell me. Due to some stress. And usually the adults are thinking that children have no stress. इनको क्या stress? What sort of stress they have? खाने को मिल रहा है, पीने को मिल रहा है. They are getting everything what the demands. That is there. Even nowadays, the parents become more conscious and they try to provide everything before the demand. But the internal law, natural law asks something, motivate, divert the child towards something, not towards the lavish bedroom, lavish lounge. His internal nature is designed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran that मैं बहुत बड़ा इंसाफ पसंद हूँ, तो he has given all the intelligence equally among all of us. But again, it's depend upon the adult that what sort of activity, drill, exercises they are providing to the child in their capacity. Ability has given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the child, and that ability, improvement of that abilities depend that in your capacity what sort of environment you are providing to the child. Have you all understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
That is in the capacity of you. Okay, what in your capacity, what good you can do for your child. But good, from where you come to know what is good and what is bad, the more you unfold the natural instinct of the child that come from within the child. The child himself, the children themselves tell you that what they really want at that time. But if you ask him not to do as per the internal will, so is he going to listen to you?
No.
What he will do? What he will do that? Because he knows that whatever my teacher is asking me, it's good for me. It's a source of satisfaction for me. Through that activity, I become superior. I come to know the way how to come out from the difficulties. The sixth theory of Dr. Maria Montessori is learning by connecting. Here he really realized, with the help of the directress, what she has paid to the child in second level. So we look ourselves. And the sensitive period of imitation doesn't mean the way I am drinking, the child start drinking the same like me. The way I am writing, the child starts same writing like me. Every individual is different from each other. And you all are ladies, are you all?
Yes.
And the cameraman starts smiling. Okay, well, but even then you are different from each other, are you all? Because the pace of everybody is able to write. But the timing, the handwriting of same paragraph is different. So you have to weight the personality on their own ways.